In 1996, the Chicago Bulls set a mark of excellence, winning 72 games during the regular season. They were the first team to win over 70 games in the regular season, and they went on to win the NBA Finals. This year, 20 years later, the Golden State Warriors, playing a different style of basketball, relying more on the three-point line, won 73 games to break the Chicago Bulls record, and they would end up losing in Game 7 of the NBA Finals. Throughout this year, there have been many comparisons of to which has been the greater team, and what was to happen if the two teams played each other. So today we're going to take a look at what if the 1996 Chicago Bulls play the 2016 Golden State Warriors in one game. Yo, what's going on guys, it's Lightning Quick Gaming, and today I'm back with another video. Now this video is probably going to be one of my craziest videos that I've done yet, so make sure you drop a like on this video, and also make sure you subscribe to catch all the new content. Also make sure you guys stick around until the end of the video. I have a giveaway to give back to you guys and say thank you, so make sure you watch until the end. But basically, like I said, we're going to be taking a look at the 96 Bulls versus the 2016 Golden State Warriors in a one-game series and see who will pull out with the win. With that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at the lineups for each team and the matchups. Running the point guard for the Bulls will be Ron Harper. Now Scottie and Michael will be doing their fair share of bringing the ball up and running the offense, but running the quote-unquote point guard will be Ron Harper. Harper, who had some great years with the Clippers and the Cavs, will be running the point guard. He at one time averaged 23 points a game with 5 assists and 5 rebounds and 2.5 steals in his rookie season. During the 1995-1996 record season, he only averaged around 7.5 and 2.5 assists and rebounds per game. But his numbers took a big hit, obviously, because he was playing along Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. But he was still nonetheless a great defender at the point guard position, as well as a great player to have alongside the combination of Jordan and Pippen. Running the shooting guard for the Bulls will be none other than the GOAT, Michael Jordan. He averaged 30.4 points per game, which led the league, as well as 6.5 rebounds and 4 assists. He will obviously be the main factor for the Bulls in this matchup. At the small forward position, we have none other than Scottie Pippen. In the 96 season, Pippen put up 19.5 points per game, as well as 6 assists and 6.5 rebounds. He was an all-star and also a great defender, who will be basically Michael Jordan's main help in this game. At the power forward, we have Dennis Rodman. One of the greatest rebounders of all time, Rodman led the league with 15 rebounds, as well as he put up 5.5 points per game and 2.5 assists, but most of his emphasis will be on the rebounding and defensive side. Starting at center will be Luke Longley. Longley put up 9 points. He only did have 5 rebounds per game because Rodman took most of the rebounds, as well as Jordan and Pippen had their fair share of rebounds as well. And he did average 1.5 blocks per game, but he will be the starting center for the Bulls as they try to beat the Warriors. Moving on to the Warriors, at point guard will be none other than Stephen Curry, who led the league this year in points per game as well as steals. He averaged 30.1 points per game, 2 steals, almost 7 assists, and 5.5 rebounds. He will be starting at the point guard position. Obviously, he won the MVP this year by unanimous decision, but we'll have to see how he translates and plays against the Bulls defense. Starting at shooting guard, we have the second member of the Splash Brothers. We have Klay Thompson. He put up 22 points as well as 4 rebounds and 2 assists, and he will be running the 2 guard for the Warriors. Starting at the small forward position for the Warriors will be Harrison Barnes. The now Maverick averaged almost 12 points per game, as well as 5 rebounds and 2 assists in his 4th year with the Warriors. He went kinda cold in the finals, but we'll have to see how he does against the Bulls. The starting power forward for the Warriors will be Draymond Green. The first-time All-Star put up 14 points, 9.5 rebounds, and 7.5 assists per game in his best season so far in the NBA. Now we know Draymond likes big games, just like we saw in Game 7 of the NBA Finals. We'll have to see how he does paired up against Dennis Rodman, if Dennis Rodman will get the mental edge over him, but we'll see. And finishing off the starting lineups for the Warriors, at center will be the now Maverick as well, Andrew Bogut. Bogut put up 5.5 points, as well as 7 rebounds and 2.3 assists, but his main job was setting screens, which most of them were moving screens, but that's besides the point, for both Curry and Thompson, and trying to get some block shots. With the starting lineups finished, let's take a quick look at both teams' benches. The key players for the Warriors off the bench will be mainly Shaun Livingston and Andre Iguodala. On Chicago's side, it will be Steve Kerr and Toni Kukoc bringing off big minutes off the bench. Now it's time to get into both teams' matchups. From the Bulls standpoint, Michael Jordan will be given the task to lock up Stephen Curry and put on some defensive pressure so he can't get off any easy shots. Running around screens following Klay Thompson will be Scottie Pippen. Ron Harper will be guarding Harrison Barnes. Dennis Rodman will be matched up with Draymond Green, and Luke Longley matched up with Andrew Bogut. From the Warriors side, Stephen Curry will be guarding Ron Harper. Klay Thompson will be trying to limit Michael Jordan, something that he'll have a very hard time doing. Harrison Barnes will be taking Scottie Pippen. Draymond Green will be taking Dennis Rodman, and Andrew Bogut Luke Longley. So with the matchup set, now all we have to do is play the game. For this matchup, since the Warriors won one more game than the Bulls, we will give them home court advantage, and what that basically means is we're going to take this game as if it was played in this era, just because the rules are a little different, and we don't really know how the key players for the Warriors would adapt in the 90s. So this game will be taking place in the current era on the Warriors home court floor. Bogut wins the tip and quickly finds Stephen Curry for a very deep three as the Bulls are not yet set up with their defense. Jordan comes back, posting up Harrison Barnes, and finds Scottie Pippen in the corner for a nice jump shot. Curry drives to the rim, gets fouled hard by Rodman. He misses the first but makes the second. MJ picks off the pass coming to Curry and goes all the way with a slam dunk on the fast break. Draymond hits Klay Thompson off a moving screen that wasn't called, and Klay nails the mid-range jumper. MJ comes back and buries a post fadeaway right over Andre Iguodala. Curry runs around two screens, with one of them being a moving screen from Andrew Bogut that again wasn't called, and he nails the open three. Jordan gets a switch with Curry on him, and Curry fouls him on the post fade. Jordan makes both. Jordan penetrates and finds a wide open Steve Kerr with a nice pass for a three. And then Jordan hits a three of his own coming from a nice feed from Dennis Rodman. Iguodala finds himself wide open on a drive to the basket and hits a floater with 10 seconds left to cut the Bulls' lead to 4. But Pippen comes right back up, pushing the ball, and hits Judd Bushler for the contested three at the buzzer to end the first quarter. The Bulls have a 7-point lead after 1. At the start of the second quarter, Spades hits a wide open jumper, coming on the feed from Klay Thompson. On the next 2 possessions, MJ gets fouled on drives to the rim. He makes all 4 free throws. And then MJ hits Scottie on a cut to the basket for a floater. Iguodala anticipates the pass from Kerr. He steals it and hits a wide open Brandon Rush for a 3 on the fast break. And then Curry fakes the shot and finds Klay Thompson at the end of the shot clock for a contested 3 that he makes. This seems to light a fire under the Bulls as they go on a 10-0 run to end the second quarter, with MJ connecting on the pull-up jumper as time expires. The Chicago Bulls take a comfortable 15-point lead at the end of the half. The third quarter, however, would have a change of momentum, as during Pippen's rest, Klay Thompson comes in and hits back-to-back threes and a post fade to cut the Bulls' lead to 7. MJ anticipates the pass coming to Klay and rips Curry for a breakaway slam at the other end. Bogut misses the post hook, but Draymond Green is there with the offensive rebound, with Dennis Rodman being out, and converts the and one. And then Harrison Barnes nails a wide open baseline jumper to end the third quarter. The Bulls take a 5-point lead to enter the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter, however, is a totally different story as Michael Jordan starts to take over the game. He nails back-to-back jumpers and rips Curry for a fast break slam. The Warriors are desperately searching for an answer, and find one as Draymond Green hits back-to-back threes. Dennis Rodman, grabbing his 10th rebound of the game, gets fouled on the putback and hits both. Klay, however, comes back with a floater and then hits Bogut on the full-court pass for the slam. And then Curry comes back with a step-back jumper right in Michael Jordan's face, and the Bulls call timeout and Michael Jordan is pissed. Jordan comes straight out of the timeout and quickly converts a tough and one layup. And then he rips Curry straight away for another steal and slams home for 2 more. And then he forces Curry with the tough defensive pressure to lose the ball out of bounds for Curry's 8th turnover. Jordan gets double teamed but finds Pippen in the corner for a jumper that is pretty much the dagger. The teams would trade a couple more baskets and free throws, but the Bulls just dribble out the clock and they win by 10. Taking a look at the box score, we can see that Jordan had an outstanding game. He did win player of the game. He scored 48 points and had 7 rebounds, and also played tremendous defense on Curry, who only scored 15 points and did have 8 turnovers. He had a hard time dealing with the double teams from the Bulls, as well as the physical and hard defense from Michael Jordan. Klay Thompson leads the way with the Warriors with 19 points. He did shoot 3 of 4 from threes, most of his points coming with Scottie Pippen on the bench, and he as well did have 5 turnovers, with Scottie swarming him with the great defense. Dennis Rodman did a lot of the dirty work, grabbing 21 rebounds, and he also did have a pretty good game scoring-wise. He did have 7 points, and ultimately the Bulls come out with the win and win by 10 over the Warriors. So let me know what you guys think about this matchup down in the comments below. Let me know how accurate you guys think this is, and also let me know what historic matchup you guys want me to do next. And also make sure to leave a like on this video if you did enjoy it. This did take a while to make, so I would appreciate a like. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you are new to catch all the new content, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm out, guys. Peace. If you guys stuck through that whole video, you guys are the real MVPs, and I want to thank you guys very much. But basically, like I said, I will be doing an NBA 2K17 giveaway. We will be giving away 3 copies, one on Xbox One, one on PS4, and then the Gold Legend Edition, which the winner will be able to pick their own console. But basically, to enter, you have to go in the description and retweet the tweet that I have on the screen now. There will be a link in the description, as well as on my Twitter if you guys want to search. And go ahead and follow me while you're at it, just so you can stay posted about the giveaway. And also make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. You have to be subscribed to be entered, and I will be making sure you guys are subscribed before I pick the winners. So go ahead and subscribe, and thank you guys so much for watching.